Hi everyone, I'm meteorologist Valerie Mills. Thanks for logging on to My Fox Hurricane. The Atlantic Basin, exactly what we want to see right now. Things are generally pretty quiet all across the area. We have nothing here in the Gulf of Mexico, nothing in the Caribbean, and really the only area of interest right now in the far eastern Atlantic, where this area even looking less impressive than 24 hours ago. We're talking 30% chance for this to develop in the next 7 days and only a 10% chance in the next 2 days. And this is kind of the general area of disorganized thunderstorms that we've been watching the last few days. The odds really low of this to develop, and this is moving into generally not a very favorable condition for strengthening. And so that's why the odds are so low at this point. But it is moving in the area that we're going to be keeping a very close eye on this. Here's a look at where all of our commuter models take this is Invest 94L. So that means it's an area that we're watching for further development, and the National Hurricane Center has started to issue these computer models on it. So generally, the track is going to be due west, where maybe this brings some impacts to the Caribbean islands, but it does look like maybe if this does develop into something, it should be pretty short-lived. And so we don't expect conditions to be too favorable as it continues on this general westward track. But this is something we'll be keeping a close eye on if anything changes there. And as we bring this a little bit closer to home, we're actually tracking some strong wind shear to be moving in across the southeast. We've got a dip in the jet stream, a couple of cold fronts that are going to be swinging through the state of Florida. So this should actually help block any tropical systems that maybe try and pop up and head this way. This is really strong steering flow to be guiding these areas, kind of avoiding this general area. So that is good news after we're just days after Hurricane Milton made landfall. And within 2 weeks, we've had 2 landfalling hurricanes, and it has been a busy season for all of the Gulf Coast, but especially here in Florida after Debbie, Helene, and Milton all made landfall about 9 weeks apart from each other. As we look at our tropical cyclone formation into next week, those are the dates October 16th through the 22nd. We do have this kind of area highlighted in pink that has really a less than 20% chance for development. So we'll be keeping a close eye on this. We have the Central American Gyre, which is a large, broad area of rotation that can help aid in some areas spinning up, but conditions not too favorable for that at this point. So we'll keep a close eye on all these areas. Should anything pop up, of course, we will have all those updates to come right here on My Fox Hurricane. Next name on the list, that would be Nadine. Don't expect that to form in the next few days.